Hello everyone, this is Authors of War Gaming, and I am going to not 1-6.
Wednesday.
Back at it again for not one, but part 4 and part 5. This is going to be the finale of Back to the Future, the game. Starting with part 4, Double Visions, and part 5, Out of Time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
What?
Back to the Future. He's rocking it today, guys. Alright, hold on, guys. Let's set everything up and we'll be back. And yes, I am wearing the CM Punk shirt.
You gotta use your hands.
Is your mic on?
That's my mic.
Is your mic on?
That's my mic.
Okay, your mic is on. Don't start anything yet.
It's definitely not a new game.
Alright, I am back. We are ready to go. Let's sit back and relax, play episode 4 and 5. The finale is tonight. So we will be getting our final thought done. And this is a special edition Monday, just to let everyone know, because I'm going to be working Wednesday. So this is where we're going to wrap it up today. Telltale Games, starring... Man, this thing really came... We ended this... You gotta say, Jay, this is probably one of the... One reviews I wish it didn't end so shortly. Am I right? Oh no, he's in Dreamland again. Episode 4, Double Visions.
What? Where am I? Ah, Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus!
What about minus?
You're in a what?
That's
Citizen
not
Plus
very
rating?
relaxing.
Alright, hopefully,
Doesn't look like it's on.
using the iPad here, guys.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Nope.
Someone's locked up all my stuff.
You don't
I'll
say.
never get that combination on my own.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal
Isn't that
to
the thing
snap
from
him
number
out
1?
of it. But I fear that
Yes.
nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc. I'll never get that combination on my own.
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Not that I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and,
See?
well, she went and signed
No,
herself up
go
for a
up a
full
little bit
battery
like
of
Brian.
Citizen Plus treatments.
You laid all the way
Can
back.
you tell her about Biff?
Do
I
it.
tried. You know your mother.
There you
Once
go.
she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
I figure that if I can just find her, maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
She went back with Biff?
No.
It's nice that you're concerned about Mom, but couldn't you come down here yourself?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm probably in enough trouble with the authorities already.
No, I think it's better for everyone if I stay here in my garage with my televisions and cameras.
Is your phone? Oh, yeah, it is.
Dad, those Citizen Plus watches are gonna turn everyone in Hill Valley into robots, starting with Citizen Brown.
I always suspected digital watches were evil.
It's not the watches, Dad, it's Edna. She's completely lost it.
Citizen Edna's crazy? Oh, that's
Yeah.
not good. Although it would explain a lot.
You would.
You should have known that by now, McFly.
Dad, I know this is a lot to accept, but I've gotta rescue Citizen Brown so that we can go back in time and stop him from ever marrying
Back in
Edna in the
time.
first place.
You're right, son. That is a lot to accept. So let's forget you ever said it. Just concentrate on getting you out of there.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best. Know anything about cracking combination locks?
Sorry, son. I'm more of a peeping Tom than a safecracker.
We know. Hold on, I gotta fix the camera.
The camera.
Stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
I would hope so.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
Hit the
Hello?
fart alarm.
What?
Let me out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
Hey, could you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
What the fuck kind of process is that?
You can't keep me in here. It's against the law.
When you signed your Citizen Plus treatment agreement, you gave the Citizen Plus ward legal approval to incarcerate you until the completion of your Citizen Plus treatment.
Who the fuck came up
Why is
with
all my
these sick
stuff
kind
locked
of
in a
rules?
cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus
lockbox.
treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
I didn't sign anything.
Of course you did, sir. Citizen Edna handed me the paperwork herself.
Of course she did.
Yeah, because Edna handles everything around this
Can I
shit.
take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine.
Jay,
Back
sleep
away
back
from the door, sir.
so the cameras can see us.
There.
That's it.
Just
How's
like
the
that?
guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
What kind of fucked
Dad.
up alternate timeline
How
is
can I
this?
help, son?
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance. Zoom, enhance.
Ha! What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Ah.
Hello?
What now?
I don't suppose you believe me if I told you that Edna forged my signature?
That's a good one, sir.
Can't do that. It's kind of
That'd be kind of stupid you two have your stuff.
Dad.
How can I help, son?
At least he
Is there
get
a way you could
access
help
to
me
the
escape
security
this
grid.
loony bin?
What did you have in mind?
I don't know. Maybe override the security systems or something.
Override the what? Son, this isn't a science fiction movie.
Stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
Doc.
Oh, wait.
What are you
Playing my
gonna do?
guitar over the speaker is going to attract a lot of attention. I should wait until I've got the right audience.
Window.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
Use the guitar.
I can't plug my guitar into that.
Not the sign, the amp. Use it for that.
Playing my guitar over the speaker is going to attract a lot of attention. I should wait until I've got the right audience.
Check the cameras.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Yeah, not
See,
Peter
that'll
Parker.
be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin. But thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus? Oh no, Jen, not you too.
I'm afraid so, son.
Why's your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats.
What is this, a treatment plan? You get a watch?
How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing, too. I was completely out of control.
I kind of liked it. Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know I used to be sick, too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
What? What did rock music have to do with this?
Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control
no,
of
a
everyone in
scam.
Mill Valley.
A scam?
Including your husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you could help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on, don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Narc.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
You got any advice for getting out of here?
Jennifer still giving you problems?
Yeah.
Try appealing to her with something she loves about you. That always worked with your mom. Back when she loved anything about me.
So, have you found Mom yet?
Not yet.
You wouldn't believe how many cameras they've got around here.
Stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
Talk to Jennifer again.
Oh. I think yeah.
Hey, let me out! Hello?
What now?
Can I go visit Jennifer Parker? She's right next door.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the treatments.
Jeez.
Take another look at my stuff.
No.
I want out of here, bitch. Gonna go, whoa.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
could I talk to Jennifer again?
Sure thing, son.
Jennifer?
What is it, Martin?
Don't go yet, Jen.
I wouldn't dream of it. It'd be against the rules.
Try the Citizen Plus thing. Down Louisiana, fucking your grandma.
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Uh-oh.
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Martin? What are you
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business, and all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this.
Damn!
Scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one.
Shit him over the head with a shotgun
Rock
showcase.
and roller.
Jen?
Oh,
Jen.
yeah.
Rock on, bitches.
Yeah, Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here.
He's gonna be kind of soft for a security guard.
Yeah, just one
Calvin Klein
security
underwear?
guard.
Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper,
Is
but
that
it'll
your
have to
name?
do.
Calvin
Come
Klein?
on.
It's written all over your underwear. I've never seen purple underwear before, Calvin. It's written all over your underwear. Is it
Okay,
Calvin
Hotshot,
Klein?
what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
I bet you
Parker.
do, and you're gonna
What the-
PMS
Yeah.
everywhere.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then.
So this is what you
But
don't see in all
first-
3 movies.
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go,
Yeah, this
officer.
is shit you don't see.
No, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
The power of love.
Looks
That's
like
the
a giant air
power of
freshener.
love.
Here.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Is that him?
Hey.
Busy.
We know what to do.
Wow,
What are you
they
doing?
really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah!
Biff!
I should have known.
Why is his jumpsuit a hoodie?
Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway.
Get him
Want
out, get him
here,
out.
big guy? Guess they don't work.
Try the other one.
Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo.
So you're
Guard
basically
says
taunting
I'm
him.
not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Disengage occipital override.
I
I'd
can't
never
believe
get my hand under there.
Oh, I think I need
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
What are you doing in here?
Looking for the bathroom?
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Right.
You gotta wait to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Hey, you ever heard the old saying, you gotta go, you gotta go? I'd be like, fine, I'll just shit on the floor. Fuck you.
Yeah, tell that to some of the people.
Yeah, I would. If I were there, I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
piss
it's
right
broken.
here.
I guess Jen did that so the guard won't be able to call for help.
Hey, get me out of here.
Sorry, can't hear you in this thing, but thanks for the duds, though.
Unlock them.
Increase somatosensory fluids by 17%.
No, I don't need it. Try not to.
I have some of that. Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
I'd never get my hand under there.
Check the hints.
Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill.
Stop fighting.
Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill.
He's just gonna keep doing the same thing, Jay. Slide a newspaper under Biff's door. You got the newspaper.
Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill. I'd never get my hand under there.
Don't worry.
Take the paper.
It'll all be over soon.
I'd never get my hand under there. Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill. I'd never get my hand under there.
Newspaper.
Oh, Biff spit.
Biff spit?
What part of spizzy don't you understand?
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Put it in his drink.
No improvement, citizen.
I could put the pill in Biff's food, but I don't think the guard's gonna eat it, and I can't blame him.
The drink.
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
I feel all dizzy.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
That's what I like to know.
God,
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Nah.
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in.
Sure.
Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
Yeah. A very big vegetable.
He'll be out for a while.
Control center.
I guess that thing pumps smells into the Citizen Plus helmet.
Stop that yawning.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer.
I don't have to
At
go to
least,
the bathroom again.
I think it's an equalizer.
are you having problems with the controls, citizen?
Gastrosensory. Tactile. Sorry. Volume. Finally, a word I can understand. Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Do it.
I guess the speakers won't push
Figure
him any
it's not so
further
cold
until I
anymore.
hook it up to a really big sound. Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that.
Oh, pause it.
Come
I got
on,
a
make
big-
yourself useful.
I got a pee. Let's take a bottle and pee.
I'm sorry about the delay, dear.
No.
This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Anna, please.
It's jammed. Optics? I'll get him a burger later. I am not doing that again.
Where's Martin?
Don't worry, dear. After we're done repairing your
I am not doing that again. I'll get him a burger later. I'll get him a burger later. I am not doing that again.
When did I...
I guess the speakers won't push him any further until I hook it up to a really big sound.
What'd I miss? What's happening to him now?
Get away with this.
I've gotten away with this for years, Emmett. You've just...
I'll get him a burger later. I am not doing that again.
Yes, master.
Like this. What are you doing?
It's jammed.
Guards, arrest this woman.
I guess the speakers won't push him any further until I hook it up to a really big sound. I guess the speakers won't push him any further until I hook it up to a really big sound. Check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
What was that?
My booty hole.
Lock. Crap. That speaker looks really familiar. Check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
My granddaddy, you nutcase.
Oh my god!
Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected.
Yeah, get it, boys!
Let's go, Your Honor.
I can't hear
The end.
Free Citizen Brown.
This is an Omega-1 priority alert. Potentially disruptive nonconformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
What town is this again?
It's
Hill
What do you do
Valley?
now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Hey, it's my mom.
It's my mom.
Hey.
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh. Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess. Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Yep.
Fascinating.
Another Easter egg.
All right, Dad. No offense, Your Honor, but
memory
why'd you
lane.
marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Wow, not able to kiss your significant other. That's fucked up.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great. Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
Now what are you supposed to do?
He's not coming back, you know.
What are you talking about?
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that, too. Not the only inspiration in Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Blech. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
So you say.
You've inspired him, all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
That was fast. You know what they say, time travels fast, am I right?
It worked! Ha-ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment.
Libyan nationals?
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out your exhaust, poor dear. Now that I've slipped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Martin, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration on the time circuits.
You know what
What's
that
this?
happens.
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Fine, leave! I'll ruin you, Emmett! I run this town!
Not anymore.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me down.
Ready, Jake? Back to the past.
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
You know, they did a pretty good job of Frankenstein that cover.
Yeah.
Work fast and stay focused. We can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
What about it?
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
But you're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to... Go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It can cause reality to collapse or something.
Damn.
Right behind you.
Really
Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
So he literally has no memory of anything.
Nope. I am it.
Didn't we just see each other back a few episodes back?
Michael, you do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
Oh, you know, here and there. You're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine.
I gotta poop now. Those fiber one bars make you go.
Yeah, well, we make a lot of mistakes when we're not seeing straight. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days. But as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car, but more trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
You'll figure it out, Emmett. You only need a bolt of inspiration, that's all. Maybe if you went to a...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here. What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Corleone.
October 12th? Doc?
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start, and Teenage You is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk Teenage You out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on a more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits? I'll talk to her.
What happened?
You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Man, I had to take a
Why
shit
not?
like you know tomorrow.
Good luck!
Move to your left a little bit. So what do you got to do now? Turn.
Come see the Cars of the Future. Brought to you by Statler DeSoto.
Yes, master.
No,
What does she have to say?
Edna? Oh, I haven't talked to her yet.
Well, what are you waiting for?
So what are you doing now?
Get separated.
Jay, what are you doing now? Jay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Can you fill me in?
No.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This
Oh,
is the
God.
Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
Like this.
And yet, you
Yes,
want to
master.
exclude the maker of the
You
most
gotta make sure the
revolutionary
camera gets your
breakthrough of
whole
all.
face. It's not that I want to, but... Oh, dear.
Mr. Corleone, you do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
So he's been told.
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did.
Whatever you say.
Have you seen
pretty
Emmett?
much he's gonna deflect everything.
Yeah, just now, in the town square.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah. You know, a lot of guys start out with great potential and then sort of run out of steam.
That's what I'm here for, to make sure he goes the whole distance.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Corleone, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Corleone, you know that? Well, his physical appearance for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Jeez, what a
as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important...
Yes?
Well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain, I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities...
Say, what's your game?
Just curious, just trying to
thing,
understand the female mind.
Like...
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
A guy who gets the girls, you know, motors running.
Motors?
If you know what we mean.
You mean a chic?
Do the eyebrow, Jenna.
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose. But when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
I bet it does.
You say you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
This one time, to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Yeah, we know about that.
Train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
That's the one!
So you say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
You know, ready to stop playing the field, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're
Gotta
joking.
make sure they see your face.
But I can't help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
You say so, bitch.
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or anyway, it
it
works well
how
enough
long
for
is
my
episode
purposes.
5 long?
Not that long.
Oh, so that's the shortest one of them
Emmett's
all.
done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
I wonder what's going to happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little Black Book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee,
if you know what I
let
mean.
me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Hey, Artie. You see my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
It worked! Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the part for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome.
I bid thee welcome.
To all who... Oh, hiya, kid.
Hiya, kid.
Aren't you the
Hiya,
fellow
kid.
who...
Did
Got
you
you to
hump
turn
your
on Kid
grandma?
Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here. So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess-like.
guess.
I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women, too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So, you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the
Ain't it a
important
kick?
guests. And on
Ain't
the
it a
final
kick?
day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
Techni, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Artie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing. It's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm?
What charm?
Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Artie says it's all bread and circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
Techni, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Artie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
So Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
Now snip, snip,
What's
snip.
Artie's job?
He's a real high muckety-muck at the expo. He's in charge of all the money and the
Getting
hiring
rid
and
of the
firing.
acne
Not
and
bad.
the pus.
You're telling me, and super respectable too. It's a real relief for him to have a job where the boss never pulls a gun on him.
It's good to see that you and Artie are both doing okay.
We're more than okay. And if things keep going the way they're going, we may be more than just friends before you know it.
Well, don't get too serious too fast.
Nah, we're keeping things casual, for now.
Good. I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that.
I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of technique, muse of progress.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Okay, that's the way they speak back then, and I'm the Pope.
The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people?
Us peace.
Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
And hump their grandmas.
Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow? Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
But down in Louisiana to New Orleans,
what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet.
Chase, pass that water.
No, that's
Yes.
mine.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1890.
What did you do?
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Corleone. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
You should stay here.
What?
I mean, you want to deal with that situation at the registration booth.
Oh, that. We finally found that form. It was... in my purse.
But...
Tut, tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see,
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
I gotta go get a drink.
Keep her occupied till you get back.
I'll be right back, everyone. I know I've been leaving on and off, but I got the shits.
Something's wrong here.
I got the shits.
Hey, Artie.
Hey, Mr. G-Man. How's the, undercover operation?
If everything goes as planned, we should be wrapping things up real soon now.
Well, when it's time for me to play my part, just say the word.
So you're the registration guy for the expo?
And chief accountant and paymaster.
Hey, you're coming up in the world.
And none of it would have happened if I hadn't responded to that subpoena.
You haven't met Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she.
I don't know why you could still.
I like Trixie's new outfit.
Cost the expo $14.89, but it was worth every penny. After all, she's the public face of the expo. Techne, muse of progress.
I don't suppose you miss working for Kit Tannen.
No siree, Bob. I don't know how I ever got mixed up with an abusive, gun-toting thug like that. He even stiffed me on overtime pay.
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high-technology center?
Keep doing what you're doing, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's our, code name for you.
Oh, ha! Funny.
Grandpa.
Chris.
One for you. Grandpa. Grandpa.
Hey,
Grandpa.
excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds! You got official business here?
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers.
Yeah.
Stay out of the way!
Do I know you?
Nope.
Man, my farts are lethal, kid.
I'm not sure what good a train would do there. Now that I've got my bitchin' train/skateboard, I don't need a DeLorean to get around town.
Use the skateboard. Do we ever see the hoverboard?
I don't think so.
I found a set of wheels.
Good. Then you can visit my younger self. He could use a good talking to right about now. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Probably gonna have to go to the street.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
He's hitching a ride.
Emmett?
'Cause that's the power of love.
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see, now what's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now, in love with the woman of my dreams, and a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Time is a luxury you do not have, Doc.
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very...
So no wonder he became Citizen Brown, am I right?
Yeah. Oh.
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey.
The test subject wears this mind-mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind-mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli, intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that...
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe, but to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout? Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Let's go.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Jay, go to the hint meter.
What's this?
Mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Oh, really? So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
I can tell you do.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
What are you doing? Go on the hints. See what the hints gotta get to you. Who the hell is that? What the? What the? That's him as a baby? It's a baby. I love.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
You look a little... constipated.
What?
Constipated?
Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
I wonder why. Come on, Jay, get the point already.
What?
Finish this mission.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted
I don't
chemical
wanna fall
sludge
asleep.
left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you
Hey,
mind
Carl.
disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
Something's wrong with him.
Yeah, I get tired too quick. I'm getting old.
No.
What?
Trixie, I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
Maybe I'm passing out from my own parts.
Ow!
Yeah, Jay, I think it's my stinky farts that are making me tired.
Oh, get better ones.
What?
Get better ones.
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
It's Kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
You know, Chris, because I think you're eating way too much.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
Actually,
What?
I ain't.
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Not again. I gotta
Mention
poop
it.
again. Jay, I think I got the shits. God damn. What was in that chicken? Or maybe it's those. Wait a minute, I know it. God, not again. I don't want to poop, Jay. I'll be back, guys.
I don't think Emmett would appreciate using his childhood photos like that. Hey, Emmett, I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Oh boy.
And you're firm in your intentions?
I am.
I probably shouldn't show Emmett's baby pictures around to complete strangers. Hey, Doc. Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
Edna made a point of saying that teenage you looked great in her grandfather's suit.
I did cut a fine figure in that suit. She hated it when I got it dirty.
Maybe I could talk teenage you into losing the suit.
I doubt it. I knew how much that suit meant to Edna, and at that time, my only desire was to please her.
Is it true that you only had eyes for Edna?
At that time, I'm afraid so. I always tended to idealize the opposite sex. I was educated in a boys' school, and Jules Verne was always a little sketchy with female characters.
You haven't got time for a therapy session, Doc. Was Edna right when she said you had a virtuous brain?
I do indeed. No criminal tendencies whatsoever. Solid citizen through and through. That's how I was able to go so far in politics.
Yeah, I'm starting to miss Kid Tannen. About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
It's about Edna.
Don't worry, she's not going anywhere right now.
That's good, but... She isn't starting to get under your skin, is she?
Heavens no. The memory of her older self wheeling me into the reconditioning chamber is just too strong. The younger version is decidedly more attractive, though.
Have you found out anything that can help me?
Only that she's stubborn, argumentative, and completely convinced of her own moral superiority.
Great, thanks, Doc. That really helps.
Alright, I'm back.
On another subject...
Take the meanest shit of a lifetime. My ass feels like I'm on fire. Jay, can you hear me?
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me.
Like I'm
no. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning...
I'm back, everyone. Sorry about that. I have the shits right now. What have I missed so far?
Chris, stop.
I went into the camera could see you.
Oh my god. You definitely are, like, you're gonna be a boss of someone.
No, I'm OCD-ish.
Oh, stop doing that.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'll let you fuck me and everything. I'm sorry, Jay. I'll let you fuck me.
Oh.
I'll let you stick a dildo in me.
How's it hanging, Emmett?
No time for small talk. I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
Vaughn Braun?
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute, does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Yep.
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
No more farting. Click on the cleanser shower.
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever. What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
What the hell is that?
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was several hours older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit. So after 12 hours, your cleanser just kinda turns into battery acid?
Battery acid? Don't be ridiculous. It merely turns into a brew of cloth-destroying enzymes capable of rotting away any fabric almost instantly. Battery acid, really? What is this?
Alright.
Emmett?
What?
Your jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
I think it's gonna keep on doing that, Jay.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No.
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
Wow. You're in a tough spot, Jay.
Oh, no.
How are you going to get out of this one?
Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar.
It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, or the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
I already sprayed him. That doesn't need cleaning. Maybe when Real Doc comes back, we'll take a trip to see a dinosaur.
That does happen in the comics.
Press button to experience Hill Valley's primeval past. Okay, if this dinosaur is called a Tanninosaurus, I'm gonna... Oh, whew.
Are they going back to the future?
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus, king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley tar pits. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Ermine, reminding you fur is forever. Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally, will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. A pleasure ride tired of waiting for Super Nature to do her job. Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Where'd you get the diamond from? Jay! Where'd you get that diamond from?
From there.
But what's it for?
It's for tricks.
It's a prism diamond.
I don't have any reason to give a fake diamond to Trixie.
Give it to Edna.
I'm not going to give a diamond to Edna.
And where are you going to give it to? That's the power of love!
What?
I'm at my wit's end. My portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula's disappeared.
Can't you make more?
There's no time.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll turn up soon.
Good. There's no way in God's green earth that I'm heading to that expo without it.
should probably give this to someone who wants a big diamond.
Huh?
Forgot who.
Maybe,
Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Hey, the light's green. That means Doc could take the DeLorean out again.
Tell him.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
The light's green.
I swiped this from Emmett's, your lab.
My
It's
anti-stick, anti-stain formula. I remember it well. I had high hopes for that concoction, until I discovered that it decays into a cloth-shredding enzyme after 12 hours.
That's what your younger self said. About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
I know, the gas is really contagious, Jay. My farts.
How many fire bars did you eat? You need to only eat
When
one.
did you land this time?
I hear too makes you fart so much.
Ouch.
Frankly, it's starting to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests, and we'll see what we find.
Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Give to Trixie.
I don't have any reason to give furs to Trixie.
How about the dad?
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal,
Well,
and I'd
those are the
find
goods,
it
am I right?
if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now.
You're
I'm
a
too busy
glitch.
with Emmett and our...
No.
his invention.
The stuff. That stuff, give it to her.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her.
Six
She's
body
obviously got
owners,
her
Chris?
employer completely bamboozled.
Six
The only way to
body
snap
owners?
him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
I got real thirsty.
Yeah, but look, that's a lot. And we pay for that, Chris.
Okay, I owe you one.
My mom's going to be real mad at that.
You got some too.
Yeah, but look at me and look at yours.
I get thirsty easily. I guess.
So, when you have something and...
Okay, I'll remember. Be considerate next time.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Stop it, Jay. Stop it. Stop it. Give her that.
I'm not giving these furs to her.
Next time I'll just go dehydrated and not drink at all.
Oh.
And plus some of these were from last week.
No.
Yes, I left them down here, remember?
Why would I give a diamond to him? He might get the wrong idea. Hi, Artie.
Go on. Call me Grandpa.
Huh? Right, so, Grandpa...
Grandpa?
You're not gonna let Edna get Trixie fired, are you?
Not on your life. She'd have to bring me a real smoking gun before I'd even think of letting that kid go. This job means an awful lot to her, you know.
That's all for now.
Over and out.
Why would I give a diamond to him?
Give it to him.
You just said no.
No, the guy that's standing. The guy.
Why would I give a diamond to him? Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I...
Sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as
Why is his
exhibiting an
teeth
admirable
green?
sense of self-preservation.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, Robo that, Dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
'Cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just... Well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
Oh, that teases me off. That teases me right off.
Curling about Trixie's past.
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Last year, I drove a train off a cliff.
Why'd you do that?
You know, now that I think about it, I'm not really sure. It's a long story.
All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Wow. Okay.
You just gave him a nudie card.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He hasn't seen the
Seriously,
toothbrush
man, what's
in
going
years.
on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
He's the type of guy that hasn't seen a toothbrush in years.
It's these.
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and
algae
I
cakes.
just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Algae part.
It's like Reptar bars.
Please don't rat me out, Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
So do you.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
Do you know that the girl who played Marty's sister died in real life?
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly!
Uh-oh!
It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
You could say that again.
Oh, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard?
Posing for Moose's Gone
if
Wild.
That doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley.
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't
What?
hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's
Probably.
darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You are firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlourmaid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Yeah!
Hey,
You
Trixie.
got everything?
Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work. How about the diamond in the photo album?
I'll get them to you.
Give her the diamond.
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up, and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. Now bring me that photo album, and we'll be in business.
Give her the photo album.
I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Great.
Stop yelling.
A common parlor maid
The other
who sings
woman.
for you.
The other
But
woman.
Miss
The other
Avery
woman.
needs the heart of a... Oh, hiya, kid.
You sure you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, the redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
I'm back.
And I'm busy. Make yourself at home, though.
Oh.
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several. Hey, how'd my mind map test get activated?